What is happening? Welcome to another pitch video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, founder of PitcherList.com, former college pitcher and pitching coach. And today we're going to talk about whatever happened in this second inning with Nathan Eovaldi. If you didn't know this, the first inning, Nathan Eovaldi gets out of it 5 pitches. That's all it takes. All he needs is 5 pitches. Second inning, he allows 5 home runs to the Astros in an absolute disaster of a frame. We're going to figure it out. What happened? How did Nathan Eovaldi, who's been this really good pitcher for the Red Sox, not only this year but also last, how did they do this? Well, we're gonna find out today. And what does Eovaldi do? Well, he throws curveballs that have generally high CSWs and high free real estate, right? That's what he just tried to do. He wasn't able to get over the plate though, and that means he has to go with the fastball now. Does it up, and that's a 97. We don't have the box, but he's trying to do that kind of approach on it, right? Okay. Lots to take in here. So, first pitch, throws a curveball, misses over here, right? I'm going to give you a box here to reference-ish. It's kind of like this. Great, you can't even see it. It's fine. Let's see. Maybe I can make like a, this is the Nick Pollack strike zone, okay? Too low. Here we go. It's like that. Let's just say. Gets free real estate, does not get it there. Tries to go with a heater upstairs and misses around here. And then he falls in right now with a curveball for a strike. Okay? The general approach that you're going to see from Eovaldi is hanging upstairs with fastballs. It is trying to get that curveball into the zone somehow. Sometimes you'll see cutters trying to fall in that way as well, and sliders trying to come into the zone, backdoor to lefties, and down and away to righties. And then you'll see also a splitter that tries to fall off the table. This is the worst drawing I've ever made on this channel. But that is what we're trying to do with the Eovaldi. And it didn't really work. So here we are against Yordan Alvarez, seeing a 2-0 pitch, a curveball that's free real estate. Yes, you can get that at 2-0 as well, because generally batters looking for a heater in that pitch. Now, here's the problem, though. Eovaldi's already thrown 2 curveballs. So if I'm Valdez, you're not Alvarez, I should say, I'm going to be expecting a heater at 2-1 now, and I don't expect another curveball coming in. And that's what he gets, and yeah, no, that's over the wall. And innately, this isn't a bad fastball. Like, this, this is away. This is like, I would say borderline a strike, right? Like, it's up and away. That's not a terrible location. It's not like he threw it like right down the middle over here. But this is Yordan Alvarez, who was expecting a heater at 2-1 because Eovaldi already threw 2 curveballs. He already threw 2 of them, anticipating that heater. And a lot of times we look at the singular pitch of why a batter hit a home run. Was it a meatball? Was it not? But what we forget about is the whole sequence of events that lead to that home run. So good job from Alvarez here. All right, so that's 1 home run off the books. There you go, whatever. It's fine. You let a home run. It's okay. Tries to get an aggressive slider down and away to Gurriel. Doesn't get that, so he's got to go back to the fastball inside. Tries to do that. Gets the call, as he should. And sometimes you don't get it when the glove goes across the entire plane of the plate. But he got there, and that's good. I'd say throw another curveball here, personally. He's missing with his fastball a lot, and he's tugging them, which kind of tells me if I see a guy pulling too far this way, generally that means the arm is going a little too quick, and he's not keeping like the shoulder intact. He's not really leading towards it. And there you go. You get some free real estate with the slider. It's very interesting to see Eovaldi turn to the slider for free real estate instead of the curveball. Traditionally, it's the curveball for Eovaldi. That's 2 sliders in this one. But now we're kind of in the same situation. It's 2-2. He's thrown 2 sliders already. What's he going to throw? A splitter? He does. And he gets a grounder to the third. See? Everything. Oh, no. Oh, no. Everything was totally fine. I mean, that would have, look, he got 5-pitch inning in the first. He let a home run to start the inning, but then a grounder. And it just totally feels like, okay, this is all right. Everything is all right. And there's a first pitch fastball to Kyle Tucker that he fouls off. For a couple things here. One, A little surprised that Tucker fouled this off. This is down the middle. If he's swinging at this one, that means he was looking for a fastball. But then again, it's hard to hit a 96-mile-per-hour fastball. So I get that. I understand. But seeing Kyle Tucker swing aggressively on that, I'm going to throw a breaking ball. Oh, no. Why? No. What? Why give him another chance? Why do that? You were given a gift, Eovaldi. Okay? This is a fastball down the middle, and Kyle Tucker wanting to swing at a fastball because he swung at it, fouls it off. You were given a gift. That's where you exhale and go, whew, got away with that. Can't throw that one again because I don't think Kyle Tucker will do that. He tries to go upstairs with it, thinking, oh, because he didn't hit the one down the middle, that maybe he'll struggle the one up. No. No. Listen to what the batter tells you. And it's also the reverse. You know, I talked about it in Scout's Honor. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm going to be doing those once a week for the Nick and Alex baseball show. Where it goes the other side too. You can actually read the pitcher's approach to you as a hitter and take advantage of it. Eovaldi, that wasn't right. That wasn't the right call. All right, so trying to establish a fastball. Wow, he got that call up. Okay, cool. Throw a secondary pitch. And when he did, and that's just, oh my gosh. Oh, man. So why a cutter? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. So the idea here is he just got a fastball called up that he didn't want to swing at. So he's trying to play off of that as if it's another fastball that would be outside. Like he's trying to get this one like it comes off like this. He's trying to do that where it looks like it's a fastball outside that he would swing at and then it falls off. You know, and that makes sense. I understand that. You can probably get a quick out on that one, grounds it off to first base. But I wouldn't say this is his best pitch. I really wouldn't. And after getting that, you generally want to, especially with a 96, you generally want to do something more drastic with the off speed. I really don't think like the cutter is that great either for Eovaldi. And where does this one go? Oh, I mean, that's like right down the middle. That's, you know, where is this? It's, yeah. Oh gosh. And the thing is too, like what makes this really bad is that it's at 93 and the previous pitch is at 96 in the near same location. So if Pena is trying to catch up to 96 and thinking that he's going to be out in front slightly enough on this cutter and do that, right? That's kind of why I don't love that pitch call. Like you better command that well away. It has to be commanded away because if you're giving yourself an easier opportunity for the hitter if they were still sold on a fastball, right? Nah, don't like it. Okay, first pitch slider, sure. All right, what is that? 3 home runs? 3 home runs, whatever. 4-1. You had a grounder before. Just kind of hit the reset button. You still got, you're only at 19 pitches. You can still soar through 6 in this and keep your guys in the game, right? Let's get it together. Good first pitch slider. Throw to second one. Good. That's an out. It should be. It should be. Okay. All right. That's good. I think that was the right approach. You got him swinging on the first slider. You throw a second one. He's at the middle of the plate once again. Yes, that is not a pristine one, but it was the right pitch call, and thus you got the out, right? Okay. That's kind of hilarious. You almost allowed 6. All right, you got your first out of the inning. I'm sure all of Fenway is applauding. It's okay. You should be really lucky you got the 5 pitches in the first because you're only at 20 now. It's fastball down the middle at 97. Oh, boy. Okay, he was passive on that. He was passive, not ready to swing at that one. Kind of tells you he's maybe looking for a secondary pitch here. Okay? So maybe you want to throw another fastball. Challenge him. If he throws a slider, is he able to spin on that? Because he's looking for more for a slider. Oh, look at that. Splitter. Beautiful. Now it's leaning back into the gameplay of here, okay. Through the slider, he spat on that, right? So fine, I'll go with the heater. Now Maldonado feels like he deserved a fastball. Eovaldi said no. Good splitter. See, that's nice. That's when Eovaldi's doing good stuff, right? So what do you do here? You go upstairs with a heater? Oh, no. I mean, okay. I'm not necessarily against this. The idea here is, because he's swinging at the splitter, kind of tells me that he might have switched all the way to being a fastball focused, and I would maybe just throw another splitter to showcase that he's completely shifted off of it. But I don't think this is necessarily a bad play of going low and high, messing around with Maldonado, and that's a good location up. I think that's just kind of bad luck for Eovaldi. I have nothing really too negative about this one. It's just sometimes that happens. It happens. Okay, it's fine. Now here's Jose Altuve. How are you going to attack this one? I don't know. I legitimately have no idea what I would throw here. I am surprised we haven't seen the curveball. The curveball is normally the thing for Eovaldi. Maybe he doesn't like throwing it against right-handers. I don't know, but I got to imagine throwing a curveball. Just get a curveball in there. I don't think Altuve is going to knock it out, right? There's a slider that hung up there. This is up there. This is like, once again, middle. Like, he makes contact in the middle of the plate. You know? Everything's hitting middle. It's just all middle. And there's a double down the line. It's not even a home run. It's still trouble. So then you got first and second now with one out. You're at 4 runs on the board. Not great. What do you start him off with? Okay, that looked like a splitter for a strike, which I'm so shocked by. I would imagine he was thinking that there would be an aggressive fastball, but Brantley is weird. Brantley is really passive and swings at good pitches. You know, he swings at he's very good at being passive and swinging at the right pitches inside the zone and saying, oh, hey, this one's not going to go in a place where I can hit it well, then I won't swing at it. And that's a splitter for a strike, which honestly is not really something that Eovaldi does. When you throw a splitter, your intention is never really to land to the zone. It's to land underneath it and induce swings. Throw it 0-0 is kind of interesting. I'm glad it worked out. So at 0-1, I have no idea again. Like, do you try and up and in jam Brantley? Do you try to actually play with that and do a fastball down and away? Do you try and do a backdoor breaker? I'm curious. So they tried to do another splitter. Oh, interesting. Wow, I wouldn't have expected that. I mean, I will say that has been the pitch that has been most consistent this innings. That might be where they're leaning on this. But now you can't go a splitter. You're not going to go a third and one in a row with all the stuff that you have to offer. So I don't want to go fastball. I'm going to go slider here. Oh, my God. He went cutter. And again, it's the same problem with the other cutter, was that the location of this one was in a place where if he's trying to catch up to a heater, you know, it's not far enough in. I mean, here's the inside corner. He wants this one here. He's trying to get this in off the plate. But instead, if you're trying to fool him with this cutter, you can't leave it there, because this is where he'd be swinging if it were a fastball. I mean, sure, it does dip down a little bit more, but if he's behind on the heater or anything like that, like you just have helped him. It's a worse four-seamer, essentially, is what this is now. And there's another home run. And here's the thing, too. I understand why the Red Sox left in Eovaldi. He's only at 28 pitches in the second. You got to get through this game. And yes, it hasn't worked out. Like, the xFIP is terrible. That is essentially league average home run to fly ball rate, which is not what this is. You leave him in. I get it. You got to keep leaving him in. It's wild. It's why you very rarely see something like this. Okay, so there's the curveball for a strike. Beautiful. All right? You did the thing. You missed in the first one. You finally got your curveball back. Remember, that is your best secondary pitch, if you ask me. Eovaldi. Honestly, I would get cute. I would throw another curveball. I got nothing else working. Just keep throwing curveballs. Look at that little splitter for a strike, down and in. Little splitter, okay. Like, don't throw anything else. Don't throw that cutter, for the love of God. Don't throw. Look, I'm throwing a curveball. I'm not throwing a fastball. Oh, he fouls off a splitter because he was aggressive on the heater. And that's Bregman. And that one is a little higher up than you want. Like, this ends here. This really doesn't have the massive drop. You want this to be, like, down here, you know? It never quite gets there. And an out in front Bregman can only do that. I'm throwing a curveball. Slider down away. Okay, great. Please. All right. So what after this, anything that happens, it's all unearned because of that error from earlier on. Okay? So you can allow a home run. Doesn't matter, Eovaldi. Obviously that does. And there is a first pitch curveball. And good. Okay. This is what we're talking about. All right. And, you know, no, what are you doing? Wait. Hold on. Okay. This to me looks like it's going to be another cutter. I don't want that. The reason I'm thinking that is because they're really setting up inside and down and not up. If it's up, it means four-seamer. A little bit more down means more of that slide. We'll see. Okay. Good. You missed it at least like where you should have, and it's off the plate. Okay, fine. Splitter away. Oh, no. You got to be kidding. I mean, that's off the wall. The command of this... like he's trying to get it playing in off the cutter. So he's trying to get it inside. If you remember before, the other home run was over here, right? And he's trying to get this one here. And where does this end up? Yeah. Not great. It ends up here. So, you know, the command of Eovaldi is just super off right now. And okay, you got a fastball down and away. Good stuff. He's still in the game. Why is he still in the game, you're asking? Because it's 7-1. You got to get through this game. He's only at 37 pitches total for the entire game right now. That's why. And there's a curveball. Okay, good. 0-2. Throw the splitter. You can throw another curveball. He wants to swing into fastball. Don't give it to him. Don't give him anything inside the zone. Don't do it. Just don't be in the zone. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Just don't be in the zone. Okay, so props to Gurriel for recognizing that a secondary pitch would come. Okay. That's smart. And what should happen here is the curveball should land here. It should land down here. Gurriel goes and stops. And then you throw a splitter next. Right? That's actually what I would expect to happen if Eovaldi executed what he wanted to execute. But this... oh, dear. That is just Meatball City. And it's not even like the greatest swing ever. You know? He's a little... he's not quite getting it out there, but he just drops the bat through it. Because it's that close to it. It's supposed to be down here. It's over here. And yeah, that's it. That's Eovaldi's start, guys. Poor Eovaldi. I feel for you, man. Look, it's just one of those days where the command wasn't there, the sequencing wasn't there. The Astros were on it. And because he had such an efficient first inning, it made for this disaster second. I feel for you. You know, some days it's just going to happen to all of us. And I hope you understand it. I hope you can grasp how the Astros hit 5 home runs in the second inning against Nathan Eovaldi. But that's going to do it for today. Please consider subscribing, hitting the bell. We're over 3,000 subs. Thank you all so much for that. We're going to have some extra videos coming out. We have My Scout's Honor. We have also the Nick and Alex Baseball Show coming out on this channel. Also, I am working on some individual pitcher videos as well. That should be much more condensed and just a really fun exploration of some players. So you'll see that in the near future as well. But that's going to do it for today. So my name is Nick Pollack, and may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.